Good evening and welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, broadcasting live from Nipawin, Manitoba. Before we get to our bingo, here are the NACTV Bigger Bingo rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 45955. One ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3, the blackout, and 52 numbers. When bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Each bingo game will be closed when bingo has been declared and verified by calling the number displayed on the screen. The phone lines are open to receive calls, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive calls. At least one phone line has been available for calls for 2.5 minutes, and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Final win confirmation occurs when the winners submit their date stamp sheet containing the winning card to NACTV. In the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV for a future game. Please check the nactv.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the games to be played. Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Games 2 and 3 are played on the pink colored cards tonight. Game 2, the X game, has a prize amount of $150. Game 3, which continues from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for $100 consolation prize. If Game 3 is won with the toonie ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive the accumulated toonie pot plus the blackout or consolation prize. Jackpots for Games 1 and 3 accumulate by 50 cents per package sold. When a jackpot is won, the pot will increase from the minimum amount when accumulated sales reach that value from 0. The toonie pot accumulates by $1 per package sold. When it is won, it starts at 0. Prizes must be claimed and checks cashed within 6 months from the bingo play date. A list of the bingo numbers called can be obtained from the NACTV office. Good luck, everyone, and let's play bingo. The first number out is your toonie number for Game 3. It is also the first number for Game 1, a jackpot in 50 numbers worth $21,996. First ball on those gold-colored cards is under the G53. G53. Under the O74, O74. Under the N32, N32. Under the O61, O61. Under the B7, B7. Under the N41, N41. Under the N31, N31. Under the O69, O69. Under the B6, B6. Under the O68, O68. Under the G58, G58. Under the N40, N40. Under the I16, I16. Under the G56, G56. Under the O73, O73. Under the G50, G50. Under the N38, N38. Under the B1, B1. Under the I30, I30. Under the B4, B4. Under the I21, I21. Under the G51, G51. Under the I19, I19. Under the B11, B11. Under the G60, G60. Under the B13, B13. Under the O75, O75. Under the G52, G52. Under the G46, G46. Under the O64, O64. Under the G49, G49. Under the O67, O67. Under the N43, N43. Under the G57, G57. Under the B14, B14. Under the O71, O71. Under the N44, N44. Under the N36, N36. Under the I26, I26. Under the I25, I25. Under the O63, O63. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the B10, B10. Under the N42, N42. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the N34, N34. Under the B9, B9. Under the G47, G47. Under the G59, G59. Under the O70, O70. That's your 50th number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody can claim that jackpot of $21,996. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls at 204-476-2639. And one community announcement. It's the Amazing Race Downtown Nipawin. Something new and exciting is coming to Nipawin's Downtown Business Core this summer. The Amazing Race Downtown Nipawin. Happening in tandem with the Nipawin Art Fest and Riverbend Market, this downtown initiative will be held Saturday, July 19th from 10 to 4 p.m. Get ready to race through participating downtown businesses and establishments with roadblocks, U-turns, detours, express passes, and pit stops full of wildly fun games, tasks, and activities. Word on the business street, awesome prizes, food and refreshments may be involved. For more information or to sign up, contact Belinda via email at belinda_critchlow@mymts.net. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. for the third and final time. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the consolation round for $100. Still looking for a blackout on the gold colored cards. Your next number is under the N39. N39. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the O65, O65. Under the G48, G48. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the B15, B15. Under the N45, N45. Under the G55, G55. Under the G54, G54. Under the O66, O66. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the B2, B2. And we have a caller. So the number in the hoop hasn't been called. Two 716. Okay, one valid bingo on B2.
Yeah. 8201.
8201. Two valid bingos on B2. We have two valid bingos on B2, and our phone lines are busy right now, so you won't be able to get through if you've also won on B2. And so after this game, we'll be moving on to our pink colored cards to play the letter X game and the blackout and 52 numbers. Our toonie pot is at $14,650 and 108 packages were sold last week. Okay, we have a phone line open to receive your calls. We need to have both phone lines open to receive your calls. Oh, no, they are not. Okay.
Pardon?
2670. Okay, another valid bingo on B2.
Okay, 6907.
Okay, they valid bingoed on something before B2.
Okay, just a sec here.
Okay, they bingoed one number back from B2 on I-17. So unfortunately, all those who called in on B2 no longer winners. Somebody's called in on an earlier number, that would be I-17. And it was one number back behind the B2, so I-17 is the winner right now.
I-17.
Okay, we do have a phone line open to receive your calls. Remember, B2 is no longer a winning number. I-17, one number back is.
What is your name? I can't understand you. Okay, do you want to spell that?
4743 on I-17.
Oh, wow.
H-E-U.
Okay, another valid bingo on I-17. So instead of B2, we're going for I-17 now. We got two valid bingos on I-17.
Correct? Okay. Just a sec. I'm just writing all this down here.
Okay, we have a phone line open to receive your calls again. And the winning bingo number is I-17 at the moment, which is one number back from the B2, the last number called.
Okay. Nicola? And what is the phone number? Two one two zero zero one seven. And cards were picked up at 882. Okay, congratulations.
8273.
Where's it back yet?
Okay, so definitely not I-17. So, okay, do you want to just double check that for me?
Here.
Oh, that's okay, Olive's got it.
Bigger bingo.
10,
Okay, what is the number?
10, N45. Okay, valid bingo on N45, which is quite a few numbers back, people.
Check 7759.
7759. 7759?
Oh, no, there's,
Unless it's a different number.
bingo on.
Okay, so we have a valid bingo on N45.
825.
What number?
8259.
Nope, that one. Not that one either.
No, no. 8759. No, no, no. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Where are we here?
Yeah, where are we here? Okay, N45. Anybody who called in on B2 and I-17, no longer a winner. We had somebody that bingoed quite a ways back and
So
didn't realize it, I guess. So N45. I-17 is not valid. N45 is our winning bingo run number right now.
B2 and I-17 is no good?
Okay, we have both phone lines open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open. We're sitting at the winning bingo number is N45, which is quite a few numbers back. So no longer B2 and no longer I-17 are our winning numbers, is the winning number. We are on N45 for the winning number.
Let's just scratch it and we know.
Both phone lines are open to receive your calls.
How far back we got to go?
For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And our winner on the Bonanza Consolation was Dorothy Lyon of Nipawin, purchasing the winning card at Touchwood Park. Congratulations to Dorothy. Oh hey, we've moved on now to our... We will be playing on our pink colored cards. Looking for the letter X for the first game on the pink colored cards, and that's our second game. So letter X worth $150. Our first number out is under the I-23. I-23. Under the N36. N36. Under the N35. N35. Under the B4, B4. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the N44, N44. Under the G48, G48. Under the B8, B8. Under the N41, N41. Under the B1, B1. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the G46, G46. Under the N42, N42. Under the B13, B13. Under the O63, O63. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the N31, N31. Under the B15, B15. Under the O66, O66. Under the G49, G49. Under the N37, N37. Under the G59, G59. Under the O61, O61. Under the O68, O68. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the B5, B5. Under the B7, B7. Under the B2, B2. Under the G58, G58. Under the B10, B10. Under the N43, N43. Under the G52, G52. Under the N40, N40. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the G55, G55. Under the G53, G53. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the O75, O75. And we have a caller. So we'll pause here. See if we've got a winner on the letter X. Just the number 2. Okay. Just, oh, G. Well, number 2, not if it's number 2. What's the card number? Okay. Oh, wait, we're doing the letter X. Sorry, people. Sorry. Ah, of course, the letter X. Okay. So, yes, we have a valid bingo on the letter X. I just don't know what number yet. 28. G53, yes, G53 is correct. Thank you, people. Thank you, my helpers on the phone. G53, valid bingo for the letter X on G53. That's about 2 or 3 numbers back. G53. And we do have a phone line open to receive your calls. Oh, more than 3 numbers. 7? G53. Okay. Okay. G53 is our valid number for the letter X. Our tuning number, oh, that was our tuning number that they bingoed on. Yes, they bingoed on the G53. Unfortunately, wrong game. Doesn't count on the letter X game for that tuning pot of $14,650. It only counts in the 3rd game. That's the 2nd time in this month, I think, that somebody's bingoed then on the tuning number, but on the letter X game. Okay, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the 3rd and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. The winner on Big X was Tim Whitford of Minnedosa, purchasing the winning card at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations, Tim. Okay, we are going to go on to our next game. Jackpot in 52 numbers is $12,242. So there we go. Blackout on 52 numbers, still playing on the pink colored cards. Prize of $12,242. And your next number out on those pink colored cards, looking for that blackout in 52 numbers, and is under the I-29. I-29. Under the G60. G60. Under the O70. O70. Under the O62, O62. Under the G56, G56. Under the G54, G54. Under the O67, O67. Under the N39, N39. Under the G50, G50. Under the G47, G47. Under the I-16, I-16. Under the G57, G57. Under the O64, O64. That is your 50-second numbers. Pause here for 2.5 minutes. See if anybody calls in to claim that jackpot of $12,242. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls. So our toonie number has been called, so that toonie pot will grow from its $14,650. And 108 packages were sold last week. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed and move on to the consolation round for $100. Still looking for a blackout on the pink colored cards. The next number is under the N32. N32. Under the G51. G51. And that's all the G's. So if you haven't covered a number under the G's, you can do so because they've all been called. Under the I-18. I-18. Under the B11, B11. Under the B6, B6. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the B14, B14. under the O65, O65. And we have a caller. So we'll see if we have a winner. No, never mind. Maybe it was maybe it's going to be in the number in here. Okay, continuing on under the B9. B9. Now we have a caller. We'll try this again. Now we have another caller, so B9, valid bingo.
162.
Oh, somebody bingoed on an earlier number, so before B9.
065,
One number back, okay. 065, valid bingo on 065, one number back. 065, one number back. From the B9, we have a valid bingo on 065. We have one phone line open to receive your calls. And we don't anymore. Okay, we have a phone line open again for your calls. Valid bingo on 065, one number back from the B9.
Where did you buy your cards? Congratulations.
Both phone lines are now open to receive your calls. Just waiting for a timer to count down. Make sure everybody gets a chance to call in. That might be a winner. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and that'll wrap up tonight's game. Okay, our winner on the Blackout Constellation was Tanis Brown of Newpop, purchasing the winning card at the station here at NACTV. Okay, recapping for tonight, our winners were Dorothy Lyon on the Bonanza Constellation, Tim Whitford on the Big X, and Tanis Brown on the Blackout Constellation. Congratulations to our winners. You can pick your checks up after 1 o'clock tomorrow. And thank you all for playing along. Have a great week. See you next Wednesday.